In a land far beyond the reach of time, nestled between the rolling hills and hidden by a thick veil of mist, lay the forest of Leora. This was no ordinary forest. Its trees were as ancient as the earth itself, their trunks twisted and gnarled, reaching high into the sky, their leaves shimmering in a kaleidoscope of colors. The air was thick with the scent of blooming flowers and rich earth, and the soft sound of trickling streams could be heard from every corner. The forest of Leora was said to be the dwelling place of ancient spirits, creatures of light and shadow, who danced between the trees, unseen by mortal eyes. These spirits were the keepers of the forest, protecting it from any harm and ensuring that its magic remained pure and untamed. But they were not the only inhabitants of this enchanted place. Deep within the heart of the forest, in a glade where the sunlight never faded and the grass was always soft, there lived a young woman named Ilaun. She was the guardian of the forest of Leora, chosen by the spirits for her pure heart and deep connection to the natural world. Ilaun had lived in the forest for as long as she could remember, and she knew every tree, every stream, and every creature. Ilaun's days were filled with the joy of tending to the forest. She would rise with the sun, her bare feet gliding over the moss-covered ground as she moved through the trees, whispering to the flowers to bloom and the birds to sing. She would gather herbs and berries, which she would use to create potions and remedies for the creatures of the forest, healing their wounds and easing their pain. But the forest of Leora was not without its dangers. In the deepest, darkest part of the forest, where the light of the sun never reached and the air was thick with shadows, there was a place known as the Hollow. The Hollow was a place of great power, where the magic of the forest was at its strongest, but it was also a place of great danger. It was said that the Hollow was home to a powerful spirit, a creature of darkness and fire that had been trapped there for centuries, its anger and hatred growing stronger with each passing day. One evening, as Ilaun was preparing to rest, she noticed that the forest was unusually quiet. The birds had stopped singing, and the air was thick with tension. She knew something was wrong. Her heart raced as she made her way to the hollow, her footsteps light and swift. As she approached, she could feel the air growing colder, and the shadows around her seemed to deepen. When she reached the hollow, she saw that the great tree at its center, the heart of the forest, was dying. Its leaves had turned black, and its bark was cracked and brittle. Ilaun could feel the magic of the forest fading, and she knew that if the heart of the forest died, the entire forest would perish with it. Desperate to save her home, Ilaun called upon the spirits of the forest. They appeared before her, their form chimeric. In the year 2147, humanity had reached the stars. The earth, now a cradle of advanced civilizations, had sent its best and brightest on a mission unlike any before. The target, a distant star system known as Theta V, located in a region of space called the Veil Nebula. It was a place where no human had ever ventured, shrouded in mystery and cosmic dust. The mission, known as the Asterisk Odyssey Initiative Asterisk, was tasked with exploring Theta V, a system rumored to hold planets with signs of life and ancient, forgotten civilizations. The starship Asterisk Artemis Asterisk, a marvel of human engineering, was the vessel chosen for this journey. It was a massive craft, nearly a mile long, with a sleek obsidian hull designed to absorb and dissipate cosmic radiation. ship was powered by a quantum singularity drive, an engine capable of bending space-time, allowing the ship to travel vast distances in the blink of an eye. The crew of the Artemis consisted of scientists, engineers, explorers, and a few military personnel, all handpicked for their expertise and bravery. A seasoned astronaut with over a decade of experience in deep space missions commanded the Artemis. She was known for her calm demeanor and razor-sharp instincts, qualities that had earned her the trust and respect of her crew. Her second-in-command was Lieutenant Commander Idris Solis, a brilliant astrophysicist with a passion for the unknown, whose knowledge of theoretical physics was unmatched. After years of preparation and a journey that had taken them farther from Earth than any human had ever gone, the Artemis finally arrived in the Theta V system. As the ship exited warp space, the crew gathered on the observation deck, staring in on the sight before them. Theta V's star was a massive blue giant, its light casting an eerie glow over the 7 planets that orbited it. Each world was unique, but it was the 4th planet, dubbed Eos 4, that captured their attention. It was a water world, its surface covered in vast oceans that glistened like liquid sapphire, and beneath the waves there were structures, artificial constructs that hinted at the presence of an advanced civilization. Excitement buzzed through the crew as they prepared for their descent to Eos 4. The landing craft, named Aquila was deployed, carrying a team of 6, including Captain Navarro and Lieutenant Commander Solis. As the Aquila descended through the planet's atmosphere, they marveled at the sight of towering waves and swirling storm clouds. But what caught their breath was the sight beneath the ocean's surface. Massive, crystalline spires that rose from the depths, shimmering with an internal light. These structures were clearly not natural. They were too symmetrical, too deliberate. The Aquila landed on a floating platform, which appeared to be some sort of docking station. The team donned their advanced diving suits, designed to withstand the immense pressure of Eos 5's oceans and plume. In the deep blue heart of the ocean, far beyond where sunlight dares to reach, there was a realm untouched by human eyes, abyssal hollow. This vast, underwater canyon was a place of mystery, where the ancient and the extraordinary converged, hidden beneath layers of shadow and time. Our story begins with a young marine biologist named Delara, fascinated by the mysteries of the deep. She had spent years studying the ocean's surface, but tonight, aboard the state-of-the-art submarine Nautilus she was about to descend deeper than anyone had ever gone before. With her was a small, loyal crew. Captain Yarek, a seasoned navigator with stories of sea monsters and lost cities, and Kai, a skilled engineer with a knack for solving problems no one else could. As the Nautilus plunged into the abyss, the world above faded into nothingness, replaced by an all-encompassing darkness. The only light came from the submarine's powerful beams, which illuminated strange, luminescent creatures that glowed with ethereal blues and greens. These creatures danced and swirled around the submarine, guiding them deeper as if welcoming them. Suddenly, the sonar picked up something unusual, a massive cavern, much larger than anything they had expected. A Alara's heart raced with excitement. This was what they had been searching for. The entrance to Abyssal Hollow, a place spoken of only in myths. The Nautilus cautiously entered the cavern, its lights revealing towering coral formations that seemed to pulse with life. The walls of the cavern were adorned with ancient carvings, depicting strange symbols and scenes of an underwater civilization long forgotten. As they ventured further, they discovered the remains of a colossal gate, half buried in the silt. It was clear this was not a natural formation. It was a doorway once leading somewhere, perhaps to another world beneath the ocean floor. Alara's curiosity got the best of her, despite the crew's apprehensions. She decided to activate the ancient mechanism that seemed to control the gate. After hours of careful study and adjustments, the gate began to tremble, releasing a low, resonant hum that echoed through the submarine. Slowly, the gate began to open, revealing a tunnel lined with glowing crystals. Captain Yarak, though hesitant, steered the Nautilus into the tunnel. The further they went, the brighter the crystals glowed, until the tunnel opened up into a vast, hidden ocean beneath the ocean. The water here was different, thicker, with a shimmering quality that refracted light in a way Alara had never seen before. The cavern was teeming with life, but not the kind they knew from the upper ocean. Here there were creatures of legend, leviathans with eyes like molten gold, jellyfish the size of houses, and schools of fish that flickered with colors no human eye had ever seen. But the most breathtaking sight of all was the city, an enormous underwater